Today I want to talk to you about one of the most important investments that you can make in your business, protecting your data. Believe it or not, here at the Micro 4 Support Lines, we see people on a daily basis run into issues regarding their hardware who think that they have a good backup, only to find out that they haven't truly had a successful backup in over a year. There is no other backup in the world better equipped to protect your PracticeStudio data than PracticeStudio DataVault. Let me explain why. PracticeStudio DataVault was created because there was a need. Too many times we saw customers who thought that they had reliable backups, but when the time came to restore, they learned the hard way that they didn't.
Yes, I've had a negative experience losing my data. In fact, this last year we lost everything all at once. My husband was doing our IT work in the clinic for us and he thought we had a pretty good backup system and we were going along pretty good, and I was trusting him that what we were doing was going to be a safe, a good safety net for us. One day we had my 1-year-old up at the office who managed to hit the power button on the server, and it crashed and we lost everything that we'd been working for the last 2 to 3 years. We were fortunate, very blessed to be able to get the data recovered, only because we had to pay an outside source to recover all the data.
So we knew that we needed to create a full solution that not only backed up PracticeStudio data, but also tested each and every backup. That's right. We have an automated process that tests each backup that comes into the DataVault data center. There is no other solution like this in the world for your PracticeStudio data. Our testing process validates each row and each table to ensure that things line up as part of the restore. If not, our service staff is automatically alerted to the issue.
Well, we've had a lot of conversations over the last several years about our needs on the services line, and our needs from my perspective is when there's catastrophic data loss. And the reality is there's just not a great solution for it. We have all these hardware-based solutions with tapes and hard drives and different things that in theory could work, but what we find is more often than not when we're helping a customer walk through that, for whatever reason those backups aren't coming through and the data that we need isn't there, and we're having to lose 2 to 3 months worth of data to get them back up. I do have some personal experience. My wife is a doctor here in town, and I naturally help her with a lot of her hardware and networking and computer things, and I developed a backup plan for them that meets all the requirements that we recommend. But like a lot of our clients, the step that was hard to do was to verify that backup regularly, because I'm not there every day. They're wanting to do it and they're trying their best to follow that process, but they're not technical people, they're not computer people. It was hard for them to go in there and look at those hard drives and things and make sure the backup was right. And lo and behold, we had a situation where our server went down and our hard drive died, and when I went to restore from the backup, it wasn't there. So, I've done this 20, 100 times with our different clients, and then I found myself in that exact same situation where we have a backup process, we think we're following it, and the backup's not there when we need it. So we ended up having to go to a data recovery place and spend thousands of dollars getting the data back, and thank God we did. So we were able to get back up. But that's another one of the reasons that I push really hard for this kind of a process, because to have a daily check or even a weekly check, to have an IT person, someone who's real competent on the computers and that's their expertise, come in and prove that everything's okay. Because that's the step they're missing, that's the step a lot of our clients miss, and it's just because they're not computer people. If I was there every day, I could do it. I wasn't.
To know that without a doubt my data is going to be restored is priceless.
All processes regarding our online backup procedures are 100% HIPAA compliant. Your patient health information is very secured and encrypted so that there is no unauthorized access to your data. Signing up is simple. Give us a call now at the number on your screen to talk with a sales associate and start backing up your data today.